Welcome to LMTV Live. We are duly situated at Clay Junction, and you see the route there is going Bomi, and then if you look on my right, this is Rabosport route. So this junction, Clay in Bomi County, is 35 kilometers away from Monrovia. It's on the north of Liberia. Well, we are here specifically to bring you a live ceremony of the Ministry of Public Works. That is how it is a system that is put into place to weigh heavy-duty vehicles that are coming from across neighboring countries, Sierra Leone, and even a concession area with iron ore and what have you. So briefly, we will be speaking to some of the folks who are in charge of this very important occasion. As you may be aware, it is a conglomeration of the Ministry of Public Works, the National Road Fund, and they are here at the moment. So I want to give you a glance of this entire area. But looking over there, you already have some chiefs and elders of this place who are already seated, and the stage is set. So come along as we show you what we are talking about. So if you bring your camera down, you see this is the estate railroad, and this is going to be used. So if a vehicle is coming from Deer Mountain, so to speak, or Western Cluster, you have to come here, and this railroad will be used to measure the quantity of load that such vehicle is carrying. So come over as we talk to some of the folks here. So the stage is set, and as you can see, Deputy Minister of Public Works is already seated, and then you have the chiefs and elders of Bomi County, specifically here in Bomi County, and this is just right at the Clay Junction. But we want to speak to some of the folks here. So, like we told you, we are speaking to folks from the Ministry of Public Works and the National Road Fund. They are jointly, carrying out this exercise. So let's begin with, firstly, the National Road Fund. I want to say welcome to LNTV. Your name?
Thank you. I'm Ahmed Koka, Director of Media Relations at the National Road Fund.
In a summary, you want to tell the public what is expected to be taking place here?
Yeah, so basically today will be the launch of Liberia first weight bridge station. This is here to preserve the road, to curtail the damages being done on the road by overloaded vehicles that are flying the road across the country. So as you are aware that in 2015 that the asset loan law was passed, and it was signed by the president, and since 2015 that law has not been executed. So as part of the process to ensure that our assets, our road assets are preserved, we are going on the law to ensure that violator people who are using the road, damaging the road, to ensure that they pay for those damages along the road.
So for public consumption, we want to see this is squarely different from the two.
Yes, absolutely.
Because if you talk about the asset with low bridge, you are specifically speaking about heavy-duty vehicles.
Yeah, heavy-duty vehicle, and it's important that we clarify that we are not putting this weight station on this road to ensure that vehicle flying, all of the vehicle pay. It's meaning to show that we restrict, the loads that the heavy vehicle are carrying, because every vehicle has a tonnage, so to curtail the damages being done. You drive along the road, you are seeing the level of damage. How do we face the road when people are using the road recklessly? So we're showing that people who are damaging the road, they take some level of responsibility for it.
So, in a nutshell, you want to tell the public how it's going to be like. For instance, a vehicle is coming from, let's say, Robertsport, and it is well loaded. Uh, at this point, what do we do here?
So there's the weight station. The vehicle will pass here. The, the vehicle will pass here. We have the weight station. You see this booth, they have the different machines. They have the CCTV camera there to determine the cost, and then the machine is automatically generated. It will determine the cost of the different truck that will be using the road.
What we want to say, why clay, why Bomi? Your fresh, your initial.
So the expert will speak to that, but we are looking at the traffic congestion on the road. We're looking at the number of vehicles that use the road, the number of trucks. So they are complete study done to know that, okay, this road is being used widely by the vehicle. So there was a study to determine which road to begin with.
Okay, so we will hold you there, but folks, you see the Minister of Transport. He's already here.
You have pickups carrying,
and he's greeting.
trucks carrying shiploads.
He's in the chit chat. So just after talking to the road fund, we have another. Yeah, we talked to the road fund, and now you are from the Ministry of Transport. So, briefly, you want to tell the public why are we here today?
Well, my name is Anthony Dave down there. I'm the consultant for the asset load control program in Liberia. Today is a milestone for us to launch the first wave bridge in Liberia after our roads have been so destroyed badly. It's overwhelming. So I'm happy to be here. My minister has just arrived. So we will be having to start a program soon, but we'll be getting back to you soon.
Yeah, so very briefly, you want to tell us how is it going to be run for those who are 55 and wanting to move? How does it work for the
Well, the asset program is going to be weighing all trucks with load, that making sure that it's not above certain tonnage. So that would display that today, and this weigh station is the first of this kind in Liberia. We will be displaying to our audience. After that, we'll officially open it by this week onwards now.
So is it going to be only for heavy duty vehicles?
Yes, just heavy duty vehicles, trucks, not small cars.
So what happens in an instant where a vehicle is overloaded?
Well, overloaded vehicle will have to pay charges. First you weigh to know your weight, and then after that, if you're overweight, you pay $40 per ton for destroying our road. As you know, bro, a kilometer of a road is 1.5 million US dollars. So we're not going to compromise it for nobody.
Are they also going to pay for the weight, even if it is legit?
Oh no, it's just truckloads, not jeep, not
legit. Only if you are weight and then we find out that you are not overweight, do you also pay for it?
Oh, it will be legit. It will be legit. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. So, folks, in a brief chat, but we want to engage a view of George Lobo. He's one person who is passionate about the progress and development of Liberia. I want to say welcome to LMTV.
Thank you very much. It's a privilege to be here with you guys. It's a good initiative. I want to thank LNTV, especially the Ministry of Transport, the National Road Fund, and that of the Ministry of Public Works. Some of us, these are some of the things we expect to see from this government. Given the fact that we've argued that we'll not do business as usual, will be different, and having these weighing stations, I think it's important. It took us over 40 minutes just to get up here. It should not be so, especially the government is contemplating on the repair works of this road. I know for a fact that before we get to 2029, the road from Bowater side to Simple Bridge will be completed. So we're clear about that. But again, we can't just spend money on fixing roads. We have to make sure that the ones we fix, we can maintain it. we can have people just putting huge amount of tonnage on the road, and then it damages the road. So I think it's a good initiative, and like you said, for some of us, our fight and our quest is to see Liberia transform, and this is what we argue about. This was the case we made to the Liberian people that entrusted us with this job, and we take that seriously.
Do you think this is going to serve as a deterrent for overloaded vehicles coming from across the?
Let me say it this way. It won't really serve as a deterrent, but what it does is that it sends a message that you have a government that understands and values the road works, and because the government cares about maintaining the road for its civilians, it will do everything to protect the investment it is making in the infrastructure, especially when it comes to road work. Now, I will say this to you: no matter what you do, there will always be people who will bypass and will violate. There are laws that say you don't run a red light, but people still run the red light. It doesn't mean that because there's a light there, you can even put camera system. But the goal is that once you do it, you'll be held accountable and you'll be punished for that reason. And when the government start finding people and things like that, that also increases revenue, because the thing about it, you will understand once we start. Look, I will tell you, if you want to impact a man, hide his pocketbook. Once you impact his wallet, trust me, he will come to his senses. And so this road, this initiative means a whole lot for the country. And overall, let's talk so and so, right? I argue, and I've told the Minister of Transport, I think you saw I came with him. I've been one of those guys who have argued with the Minister of Transport that I see pickups carrying car motor load, meaning trucks loads. I've seen trucks carrying loads that should be, maybe only on a train. So we need to get rid of that.
See motorbikes carrying taxi loads.
And just as a matter of fact, on Friday I was in Buchanan. I saw a motorcycle carrying a casket for that matter. I saw another motorcyclist. He had tire on his neck. He had this on his back. And I'm wondering, I'm like, in case of an emergency, you die. And so these type of things will curtail those habits. And so it's a good initiative. Now, I've been informed that 18 of these weight bridges will be erected across the country, and hopefully this will also help, because most of these trucks, when they lose brake, it's a problem. Most of the accidents is because the weight is too much, and these things has to go across. Like I talk about the road from Red Light to Ganta. It's a lot. So this is a beginning, and this is a good start, and I hope that they will continue down this path.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for the time.
So he's George Lobo. He's one of the hosts of the TrueLiberia program on ELBC. But we are still here, and at the moment, you want to show that we already had the Minister of Transport, Honorable Sally Tyler, and we had chiefs and heads of Bomi County who are already seated, and any moment from now, the official start of this program will get on the way. But coming back to the road bridge, this is coming when you are coming from Rubber Sport, you're going to use this route. So the route that is from Monrovia is left alone, but this is how it's going to work. As you see, this is a booth one, and you have another booth station here. So we are being told that once you have a vehicle, a heavy duty vehicle coming from this side and it's overweight, you are going to park here and you're going to be placed on this scale, so to speak. And then if you are overweight, you're going to be charged to pay additional money, but then it's going to be $10 per weight. So every time you have a vehicle come here, and that vehicle, if you fall in line with the regulation of the weight, well, you are going to be given access to go. But then if you are found in violation, you are also going to pay the penalty. So folks, this is exactly where we are, and this is a build up to the official launch of the weight bridge, so to speak, the SAT weight bridge, and it's right here at Clay Junction in Bomi County is where we are. And then a moment from now, as soon as we receive signal from the master of ceremony, this program will officially start, and we will bring you the live coverage. So my name is Aisin Diba. I'm here with my colleague Damo Afofana. We are also here with our chief Jerry Stewart, and this team is being headed by the Deputy Director General for New Media and Rebranding, Mr. T. Flomo. So jointly we are here, and we're going to be bringing you live coverage of today's program. So it's Transport Minister Sally Tyler. So, Amen. Oh. So, any moment from now, the official run of the way station at the Clay checkpoint will begin. So, folks, we are taking a very brief break, and once we come on live, we want to take this very short break, and as soon as we get signal from the master of ceremony that the program is about to kickstart, we will be coming to you live. But I want you to bring the camera down so we can show what we are talking about. Come and see this taxi and how it is loaded. This is exactly what is going to be happening here.
The official program starts very shortly. That's all our television people.
So look at this taxi and see how it is overloaded.
Start this program.
Obviously, you will not pass at the checkpoint without meeting the security booth. So, and this is just an example to the trucks that are coming by the way of rubber spools. You want to imagine the tons of iron ores that are being loaded. So, folks, any moment from now, the program will kickstart, as we already have the master of ceremony, and then we have the Minister of Transport, Honorable Salif Raftalo, is also here, and I see Anthony Dave D. Dawo Senior. And we also expect to see the Honorable Chuseta and went to of the National Growth Forum. A representative of the College Chapels Union has just arrived. So wherever you're watching from, this is a live broadcast of the official launch of the way station at the Clay checkpoint here in Bomi County, Tottenberg. Not Tottenberg, but Clay to be precise. And it's taking place at the Clay checkpoint.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, switch to us. Switch to us. Yes, go ahead, switch to us. Yes, you said you should come to us.
So thank you very much, folks. Wherever you are, this is ELBC Radio 99.9 and it's on LNTV Live. We are bringing you a live broadcast from Clay Checkpoint where the official launch of the way station at the Clay Checkpoint is taking place. And at the moment we have the Minister of Transport, Honorable Ralph Salif Tala, and attending this occasion is Anthony D. Dawo Sr. Is the way station project implementation officer. And very briefly, we will move over to the master of ceremony. But at the moment, we have chief and elders of Bomi County who are also gracing this occasion. We have folks from the community who are also here. And we also have...
Good afternoon.
Okay. Let's now go over to the master of ceremony.
Please. Official launch of the West Station at Clay Junction, Bomi County. At this time, we will call on our Imam to please do our opening prayer.
So the Imam will do the opening prayer. As you may be aware, Bomi is highly entrenched in the Islamic faith.
Mani et Fakamo Samoka, primary chief for Clay District, Bomi County. I'm here to do the opening prayer. So please, you stand. Please. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين اللهم ربنا يا ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم الحمد لله رب العالمين اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم
Amen. Please have your seat. Overview of the waste station project, objectives, implementation, and impact by Anthony Dave D. Downstream.
So the overview of the project will be done by Anthony Dave.
Thank you.
So this is ELBC Radio 99.9 and it's on LNTV Live. We are coming to you from the Clay Junction by the Ministry of Transport.
Before we go on, Anthony Dave to do the overview of this program and to tell us why we are here, we will call on our Paramount Chief, Monoma Jan, to do our official welcome to our guests.
So the Paramount Chief, Monoma Jan, will be called upon, and he's coming with his entourage, and I see a white chicken is in the hands of.
Good afternoon. My name is Chairman of the Chief Councils of Bomi County, and also Culture and Tradition, Peace and Reconciliations. I'm very happy for you people who are here. We are happy for the day today. For us to have this in this program like this year in the name of Bomi County or in Bomi County. And also those of you people that came and follow our minister, who to be our brother, our son, our grandfather, our great grandfather, who to be a minister or that. We are here today to honor traditionally to whosoever may come in Bomi County. We are doing it in the name of Bomi County. But Mr. Minister, we want to assure to you that Bomi County, we are in peace. And we want peace. And we are in for peace. So please, you must recognize Bomi County to be one of the areas for peace. You're coming here, we have nothing to give you. Only day for yesterday I could get a letter that you people are coming, but it was not to be like that because anybody, any tribe that comes here want to welcome you to show you know that Bomi County, we are peaceful country, welcome everybody, our country. However, we are very sorry we are giving you a rooster, but the reason that we are presenting this, and so you the woman chicken. Because we are running after woman. Woman is the best in the whole world. Any man you get woman, there is nobody. But you must get a good woman that will understand and know what to do. So however, bossman, in our traditional language that we have, something we say, there's something that between the elephant and the shooter, the hunter. Like you, I'm seeing you. I'm very happy to you people for your coming here. On behalf of the country, we say you're welcome. Coming, there's a white thing. Now,
So
you're coming here. Welcome you. You should not look at it because it's small, because we're far away. How you thinking about? So we say this. Besides that, the kola nut, traditionally when you come, we give our own traditional give. There's a kola nut to show that our traditional and the right. Please, even though you are from transport ministry, but we want the government to talk for with the local farmer. We are not benefiting all of agricultural purpose, even though you don't come for that. But we want to remind you, we are not to give you a wide right from Morovia. We should give you a concrete right that we didn't wait. But we, the local farmer, we are bound because we have nothing to carry on our farm every year. This year I make a farm for 10 kilo red farm by myself. That's money. No local leader have been supported. No government have been supported the local farmer. Every day say, oh, farmer, agriculture. But we left our arrangement. You got big part of cassava part here. Almost like 20 tons of cassava part. Yeah, there's nothing that we're getting out of it. Where are we? You say you want agriculture. So the only agriculture want the richer people who made their BB farm. But what about we the poor people? We are part of Liberia. So please, as our brother and our father in from Bomi County, live with the president and support with the local agriculture. I'm very sorry for giving the rights. So thank you, brother. So that's it. Traditionally, when you come, this is your home. We welcome you. We want you to continue coming. They might not be the last even doing the program of factory. Thank you.
Very interesting comments there from the paramount chief of this county, Bomi, and his
Thanks to our paramount chief, Jah, for his warm welcome.
Mobile Jah.
Now everything for me is in our care. The paramount chief say everything are here for our right paramount chief. You including the women and carry them. So for overview of this program, we will now call on Anthony Dave T. Town Senior.
So Anthony Dave Dow Senior will do the overview of this entire program.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I want to thank Minister Sally Tyler, my boss, for giving me this strength to have been part of the ASELO control. ASELO basically is the set of units that are under the truck. Those different set of trucks, tires under the trucks, those are those axles that certain weight should be upon. Now, it might be a little technical, but let me just take my time to explain that. So the truck has different unit set of tires. There's certain weight should be upon those tires that don't destroy our roads. But because some trucks are overloaded with different things and do not even know the laws, they destroy our roads. Now, this journey has been a bit far. We've had a couple of years on it. Today, for me, it's a milestone to stand before you, giving you this overview. We have an ASELO brigade in its technical support unit within the Ministry of Transport. I've been back on this journey 7 years ago. We've had pilot programs on the 3 different corridors: Monrovia, Buchanan, Monrovia, Bowater Side, Monrovia, Ganta. We have different studies. We have had traffic counts, ASELO survey, which informed us as to how we could proceed to this day. Today, as my minister will speak on this matter, I won't take much of the time. We've built this first waste station to combat the terrible problems we have faced, not just as a country, but even socially, we're going through a lot. When I came here a few months ago, it was 6 months, I drove at least 45 miles per hour. But when I came this morning, I couldn't even drive 10 miles per hour to reach here. That means it's serious. So today is the beginning of trying to curtail this particular problem we've had in our transport sector for this long. So the brigade has converted its skills to creating a waste station. This waste station will weigh every truck that passes through, and the proceeds will go to the National Road Fund for road redevelopment. Based on these factors, we have come today to introduce to you Liberia first waste station, which will be more introduced by my boss. Thank you.
It's Anthony Dave.
Thanks to Anthony Dave for that very splendid overview. At this point, we will have special remarks by our stakeholders, beginning with WADRA. Any representative of WADRA here for remarks?
So remarks. And Wadrak is an angry name, but
good afternoon, everyone. I would like to say thank you to Minister Tyler of Transport Ministry for offering Wadra the opportunity to work with Transport Ministry. It's been a very challenging journey, but we have made it this far, and we're here today to open the weighbridge in Clay. Thank you.
A very brief remark.
Thanks to the representative of Wadra for remarks, followed by our local candidate authority.
It's not on our
remarks, or is they already doing the welcome?
So, welcome remarks again by the Paramount Chief of Bomi County. And so he moves gradually to the podium and is being flanked by another colleague.
I'm back again. On behalf of our commissioner, I think they were to come here, but they just got someone who died from them Georgia. Around 8 o'clock this morning, so they told her to come and represent that they carry the body to go and do the burial. Because as Muslims, we don't sleep. When we die, we look at my demo day body. As soon as they die, we bury you. So however, if they are not here, we are representing to inform you that they are not here because of that. Now they have come to the issue. I keep on saying that we are very happy. We want development, we aim for development and peace and development. So however, you're coming, we are happy. And this might not be, I keep on saying this might not be the last. It must go all over. Not only Bomi and Monrovia Road is only, but thank God you are still there. We're looking out at the other area. There's a place like Bachiko. The far within Bomi County. But we are not benefiting, we don't know how Bachiko came here. We do not know. Because if they are making money, government making money out of Bachiko, they want to benefit us. But up to now, we do not know nothing about them. Why they came in the country? Let me say that, boy, we know nothing about them. And they are traveling on Bomi County soil. Where are we? But if they don't give it to us, leave them on wait, your police wait there, I think we'll be benefiting out of it. So we say thank you for your coming. We thank you and thank the government and we thank the donor to every one of them. You see, on behalf of the citizens of Bomi County, we tell the Honorable, we tell the Excellency, Dr. Joseph Walker, thank you, and also the government of the people of Liberia. Thank you.
Well, he's Paramount Chief Mobaja making a brief remark.
Paramount Chief understands the issue.
Yeah.
It's a contemporary Paramount Chief. For remarks, also we have the Chogyon Tonlet, the Chogyon for remarks. Any representative? College.
So
while we are waiting their representative, we will call on Ministry of Public Works represented by the Deputy Minister, Minister Samuka Donald for remarks.
Deputy Minister of Public Works, Honorable Samuka Donald, will make a brief remark here at this occasion.
Good afternoon to all. Honorable Minister Tyler Salih, officials and members of the Ministry of Transport, traditional leaders, citizens of Bomi who have come to grace this occasion, other government officials, the one who is always in the media land space and ensuring that the citizens of this country are informed about ongoing development under this regime. George Lobo, members of the Fourth Estate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I bring you greetings from the Ministry of Public Works. Minister Roland Lafayette Giddens would have loved to be here, but due to some other critical national assignment, he dedicated the responsibility to me to come and represent him to this great occasion. Today we are here to witness the dedication of a bridge. It's good to have you informed that we have different bridges that we construct in Liberia. You have the log bridge, you have the concrete bridge, the Bailey bridge, and then you have the carved wood bridge, the one that where people can walk on the road in the village. But today we are here to see another bridge. The bridge is for car, but it's to know the kind of load the car carry. That the bridge we are here for today. And this bridge is not an ordinary bridge. It's a bridge that is going to help to raise funds. The cars will pass here, they will take whatever you have in it. And it will help us to build more roads. Not only that, one of the major purposes of building a way bridge is to ensure that the road carriageway is prevented from being damaged. And the bridges along the corridor are also prevented from being damaged. Because once you control the action load, obviously it helps to have the road to live longer. And all of us are aware that the arrest agenda that was presented to the Liberian people before, during, and after election, out of which the AAID was teased out, the arrest agenda for inclusive development, the first arrow in there has to do with road. It is important to the president for us to have road connectivity. Because no country can develop if you don't have road connectivity. And this is why President Joseph Yima Boakai, if you sit with him today, you ask him, number one, he will tell you road. Number two, he will tell you road. Number three, he will tell you road. Number four, he will tell you road. And there are arrangements. You see the road? Today we are driving on it. Sooner or later, mind you, Joe Barker is coming. And Joe Barker is coming for this road. Joe Barker is coming for this road. We want to let you know. And around here, all of you are living witnesses. Medina to Ravenswood, since the independence of this country, that road is now being prepared to be asphalted, to put quota on it. So the tourism, the last letter in the arrest agenda, they call the T. So people will build hotels there. As I speak to you today, Kakata City Street is now being paved. Since the creation of Kakata Mankibi in 1985, it is under this regime. The pavement is now ongoing in Kakata City Street. We want you to know this. It's not only about this way bridge. And Minister Salif, we are also constructing the bridge between Liberia and Cote d'Ivoire in Kavala. So please get your team ready. Immediately that is finished, there should be a way bridge there, because there will be huge trucks crossing to come to Liberia, and I know the economic activities in the southeast will boom. So we need a way bridge there. So we are looking at that. I want to say thank you, Mr. Salif, for this effort. We have worked together, Ministry of Public Works, the Road Fund, and the Ministry of Transport to bring this to fruition today. We want to make sure to ask you that let this be extended to other parts of the country. It will help us to raise more funds through the road fund, and then we can do more road. We connect the country. Our people will take their produce to the market, and prices will reduce. The unity is strong, success is sure. Joe Bagai said, road connectivity is to his heart. We say thank you.
Well, what a splendid remark.
A very big thanks to our Honorable Minister for that very, very powerful remarks. And as he emphasized that road connectivity remains very paramount to His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Parker. So it's on that trajectory we are continuing with this weight station. Also for remarks, we will call on Mr. Abbott Samukad, officer at the National Road Fund, who has been working very tirelessly with the Ministry of Transport to ensure that this project is successful.
Albert Samuka is the Chief Operating Officer
Minister
at the National
Road Fund. Deputy Minister Samuka Donald, our chiefs from Bomi County, members on the high table, our guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we from the National Road Fund, we're very happy working with the Ministry of Transport to dedicate this first way bridge in Liberia. The purpose for this is we invest, and as you rightly listen to Deputy Minister Duna from the Ministry of Public Works, road connectivity is being considered a top priority for this administration, and so we've gone all out to invest in the rehabilitation and the maintenance of roads across the country. So one of the ways that we try to preserve the investment that we're making in the road is to ensure that the roads are properly used. And so today, this way bridge is just a demonstration of that commitment to ensure that we keep our road infrastructure well preserved so that we can have the smooth transportation of goods and people. So this way bridge today, as it will be launched by the Honorable Minister of Transport, is to ensure that the trucks, the very heavy-duty trucks, they're not using the road to the disadvantage of all of us, the road users. We want to ensure that whatever truck or vehicle that you're using is conducive enough to ply the road without destroying the road. If we would bear with me, you'll see, driving through to coming to this place, you see the fast degradation of the road. And so we want to institute measures to ensure that whatever investment that we're making in road is not just being eroded by the misuse of that road. So on that note, on behalf of our fund manager who have actually loved to be here, but again is being engaged with other pressing matters back. So we are happy to join the Ministry of Transport family to dedicate this way bridge in clay. So thank you for your attention.
Thanks to Mr. Abba Samuka for that remarks, and like he emphasized, this way station is no extra cost to transportation, as we will hear from the minister, is to ensure that we preserve our road, the road is kept, and people are not just using the road anyhow. At this point, it is my pleasing honor to welcome on this podium the Honorable Minister of Transport, Honorable Sally Ralph Tyler, for the very special remarks. Please
Minister of Transport, Ralph Salif Tyler, will do the official statement. This is ELBC Radio. It's on LMTV Live from Clay.
Honorable Deputy Minister of Public Works, Deputy Ministers and Assistant Ministers at the Ministry of Transport, Directors and other officials at the Ministry of Transport, National Road Fund officials, traditional leaders of Bomi County and the Western region, other officials of government present, members of the Fourth Estate, ladies and gentlemen. First, I'd like to thank God for being here today. Also, I would like to thank His Excellency President Joseph Nyima Boakai, who I call the conqueror of bad roads in Liberia, who have declared a national emergency for roads, and that includes road safety. But as a son of 10 and as a son of Bomi County in the West, who knows that a little boy that was just walking this distance will be addressing you as the Transport Minister of the Republic of Liberia and dedicating the first wave bridge in the country. So I thank God and I thank the President for that. Good afternoon. It is with great pride and a deep sense of accomplishment that we are gathered here today for the official launch of the way stations at the Clay Checkpoint, one of many, many more that will be throughout the country. This event is an important milestone in our journey to improve road safety, protect our infrastructure, and promote more efficient and sustainable transport sector in Liberia. The establishment of these way stations is not just to control vehicles. It is to ensure that our roads, which are vital economic lifelines, they are preserved for future generations as well. Overloaded vehicles have long contributed to rapid deterioration of our highways, leading to costly repairs, increased accidents, and the unnecessary loss of lives. Today we take a firm step towards changing the narrative, which has spelled act. In an act of establishing an axle-low law, protect public roads and bridges from rapid deterioration and destruction. This act was done in 2016 with subsequent regulations after. Throughout the work of the Ministry of Transport, in collaboration with our partners, the Ministry of Public Works and the National Road Fund, our development partners and private stakeholders, we are demonstrating our commitment to better governance in the transport sector, modernized infrastructure management, and enhancement of public safety. The way station will serve as an enforcement tool to ensure that the transport operators comply with permissible weight limits. This, in turn, will extend the lifespan of our roads, reduce maintenance costs, and create a safer road passage for all users. But enforcement alone is not enough. Our goal is to foster a culture of responsibility, partnership, share interest among transporters, businesses, and government authorities. We recognize that the transport sector is the backbone of our economy, involving the movement of people, goods, and services across the nation. Therefore, it is in everyone's best interest that we promote practices that are fair, sustainable, and beneficial for all. I want to take this opportunity to sincerely thank our partners, both national and international, for their technical and financial support. I also commend the engineers, workers, and enforcement team who work tirelessly to bring these facilities to life. I would like to thank the people of Bomi for working with us, providing the safe environment for us to come and complete this task. Your efforts are laying the foundation for a more better and more resilient Liberia. To our transport operators, I urge you to see this initiative not only as a burden, please, it is not a burden, but as an investment in our future and your future. Properly maintained roads mean faster travel times, lower operating costs, and greater profitability for your businesses. To the public, we assure you that this government remains committed to transparency, accountability, and service delivery. The way stations will operate under clear regulations with fairness and integrity as the guiding principles. As we officially open these way stations today, let us all embrace this step forward, because together, the people of the Western region, the people of Liberia, the people of Africa can build a transport system that is safe, efficient, and fit the future for all our citizens worldwide. Thank you. May God bless you. Peace and happiness to the land of Liberia. Thank you.
Transport Minister Honorable Raf Selitalov given that
Thanks
brief
to the Honorable Minister, Honorable Seli Raf for that very powerful remarks, touching every sector. And like he emphasized and he said in his words that there's an investment for the future. So we have to protect our roads, preserve it, to ensure that the investment that is being made is not damaged anyhow. Also, we will again call on the minister to do the official ribbon cutting of this way bridge, the way station. So, Honorable Minister, and your entourage.
So, Honorable Raf Selitalov will do the official cutting of the ribbon, and he's going to be flanked by the Deputy Minister of Public Works, the Chief and Elders of Bomi County, ELBC Radio 99.9, and it's live on LNTV.
Citizens of the Republic of Liberia, people of Bomi, people of the Western Union, the Western Bloc, traditional leaders, officials from the Ministry of Transport, officials from Public Work, members of the Food Estate, tireless engineers, masons, workers that make this happen. We want to say thank you for these efforts. I acknowledge this. The President extremely acknowledged this. With that being said, without further ado, I would like to launch this by the ribbon cutting, but I'm not going to do it alone. See, I'm a traditional man from this country, so I will have all of us doing it. So, you come closer, Public Works Minister, if you come closer. So we are cutting this ribbon in the name of the Almighty Allah, and also in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
So the ribbon has been cut, and now it's officially open to the public, and we will be here to see if we can get
Public Works. We want to do a little demonstration of how it will be. So the engineers and the designer want to take us in there to at least give us a little tour and show how it works. All right, over to you.
So the engineers will walk the Minister of Transport and his entourage, and we're gonna see how it works. So this is a practical step as to how exactly this way station or way bridge, if you may.
So I never want people, one group of people, enjoying security in Bomi County at this checkpoint. You are acknowledged and recognized, please. You are part of this process. So please come forward.
John Security will come forward. So we want to see how exactly it work.
We have to wait until all of the axle of the truck has passed, and then the computerized system is going to pick up the weight. So, but first, before that, the operator will put in the license plate of the vehicle, the driver's license, and what the vehicle is carrying, where they're coming from, and where they're going.
So this is the computerized system, and this is exactly how it's going to work here. The driver will obviously submit his driver license, and will inform the operator that he's leaving, but the vehicle is empty. So the vehicle just cross over the weight low station. So you see, and once you make your way and your information is being processed, automatically you will receive a receipt. So the
computer right. Madam, thank you for the work. You guys are fabulous. It was a long journey. Yes.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Yes. It was a lot. Thank you for John Security. So we cannot do nothing without you. Yeah. So we depend on you. Anytime I come, I will stop to you now. Now I know you up there. Thank you. I'm home here. I'm always. Almost every weekend, they go on weekends out here. Thank you.
So you have the vehicle is coming again, and we have to move over the weight low station bridge. Once you are done, you automatically receive your receipt from the station. So folks, we are still here, and very briefly we will go for the vote of thanks, and we will bring this program to a closure. So a group photo will be taken, and any moment from now we will bring this broadcast to an end. But this is the official launch program, marking the official launch of the way station at Clay Checkpoint here in Bomi County. So So folks, this is how we want to bring this program to a closure. We've been bringing you the live coverage of the official launch of the Weight Low Station, and like we drew you through from the beginning of our broadcast, this is the bridge, and it's going to be used for heavyweight vehicle, or if you may, heavy duty vehicles. As you pass along this route, you're going to be checked in here, and there is a computerized system in this booth. And here you will stop here. Firstly, you submit your driver license, and then once that is done, you will inform the operator in here where exactly you are headed, and also inform the operator that, well, my vehicle is moving without load, and all of those information will have to be provided in here. And then once the vehicle passes over this bridge, it's going to register in there as to the weight you are carrying, and then after that you can move on. So like you heard from the minister and others who have spoken at this occasion, they said, well, it is intended to preserve the rules in our country, because mind you, you will build the beautiful roads across the country, but if system of this kind is not put into place, well, obviously you have people building new roads, but then the roads are not being maintained, and you will have to do that over and over. So this is going to be a system put into place to generate revenue, and it's also going to serve as a deterrent. Because mind you, if drivers are aware and knowledgeable that, well, you have a bridge, a way bridge ahead of you, and then you are coming with boost on your vehicle, you're going to be cautionized as to, well, I'm not going to overload my vehicle, because when I get to Clay, there's a way bridge there that is going to weigh my vehicle, and then when I'm found guilty, I'm going to pay more. So folks, this is how we want to bring this broadcast to our end. So if you have people pressing or want to bring this broadcast to our end, want to see things for watching, this has been a team of 4. Kamwa Fofana has been behind camera, and our chief Jerry Stewart is also here. We also have our deputy director for New Media and Rebranding, Mr. Tiflo Flomo, who is also on this team. My name is Aisha Liba4, and on behalf of the entire team here from the Clay Checkpoint, I want to say thanks for watching, and do have yourselves a pleasant time from Bomi County. Thank you.